Hi guys, welcome back to my video. Welcome if you're new. My name is Chelsea, and after that very extra intro, I'm super excited because this video is my first ever collaboration with another YouTuber, and that YouTuber is Sophia. Her channel is all about wellness, mental health, and just being your best self, and I'm super happy she reached out to collaborate on this video. As usual, this is a week of workouts where I take you guys through a week in my life, but I will be incorporating some of the mental health exercises that Sophia recommended, and likewise, she'll be trying out some of the physical workouts that I recommended. So hope this video will do us justice, and if you want a little more information on Sophia's channel, here is a quick intro from her.
Chelsea, I just did an exercise of yours and I'm very tired. But yeah, I'm really understanding the importance of physical exercise on your mental health, so I'm very excited to be doing this collab with Chelsea, so thank you and I appreciate you. If you guys want to check out my channel and my video on how physical exercise affects mental health, then please feel free. My videos are all on self-help and personal development, and I just want to help you live a meaningful and fulfilling life and really dive deep into the deep life questions. That sounds really scary, but I promise I'm a fun person, so check out my channel if you want. Thank you so much again, and let's continue watching.
So now let's just jump into the video. And we are now kicking off another week of workouts with this full body session today. I've been feeling a little bit tired this week, even though I haven't been doing that much since it's summer break now. But nevertheless, I'm always excited for this morning workout because it's just kind of become a habit at this point. And also, I don't know if you've noticed from my previous videos, but I recently bought actual yoga blocks so I can do full range lunges, squats, all of that. Not sure if I have to use them today, but let's just get this workout started. So I realized I hadn't featured food that much on my channel lately, and I love food. So here is some of our lunch this Friday. We had this very large savory Chinese dumpling. It's called zongzi, and usually we eat the sweet version, but this was very delicious as well. I also wanted to show you guys these interestingly long grapes. I know they look kind of weird, but indeed they are very grape. Okay, that was really bad. In the afternoon, I took a walk as usual and a bunch of super generic walk footage that you've probably seen a million times. But I don't know, I just love to take walks these days. I think it's an exercise that's accessible to a lot of people, and the weather is just too nice to not enjoy it. Oh. Hello. We are already on a rest day, and it's only the second day in this video. Yeah, today is Saturday. Usually, I don't know, I would walk or run or something because it's a rest day in the program, but oh my god, why am I out of breath from talking? See, I just don't really feel like it today. I'm still a little bit sore, honestly, from full body yesterday, and now it sounds like I'm making all these excuses, but the point being, I just don't want to work out today, so I'm not going to. And also I have a meeting at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday, which is kind of like... So I'm just gonna deal with that. That's what content is all about, baby. But that morning, I decided last minute to make a recipe from Claire Savitz's Dessert Person. I was craving something chewy, sweet, so I decided on her malted milk brownies. That's when I had to head to the store to get some malted milk powder. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find it in the store that was walking distance, but I don't know, I couldn't leave empty-handed, so I just bought these cookies for seemingly no reason. So my sister and I made these brownies together, and I gotta say, it was a full-on arm workout. There was just a lot of mixing involved, but also I think brownies are pretty easy to not mess up. See the reflection.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
So here we are making the brownie batter. We realized we didn't have a square brownie pan, so this is just a cake-shaped brownie, I guess. And that afternoon, my family and I decided to go shopping. We hadn't been in an indoor mall for a super long time, and it was nice to see things just opening back up. You can still sort of get that kid in the mall feel. We got a pair of shoes for my sister's graduation, and I got this shirt from Uniqlo that I'm wearing right now. I kind of match my walls, but let's just say that was what I was going for. We also shared some classic mall snacks like a pretzel and cheese flavored fries. I think these just taste best in a mall setting. And then in the evening, I was able to catch up with one of my best friends, Annie. She's actually studying abroad in Europe right now, so we just had to catch up real quick before she left. We went to our favorite poke place and just had a good conversation. Lastly, to close out the day, me and my sister just had to taste test the brownies after they've completely cooled. So cut to our brownie taste test. Hello, we are now here for the official brownie taste test, although we have both already tried it. So wait, let me just show.
Show them the squared one.
Here are a bunch of square ones, and these are the ones we are going to be trying. All of the corners and rounds.
Great. Eating now.
It's not focused on you.
Oh, no,
It's only focusing on you.
It's very sweet.
Wow. Okay.
No, the chocolate is kind of like a little bit hard and crunchy because it's cold.
Cold really makes a difference.
Yeah, it's very interesting, I think.
The outside is crunchy and the inside is chewy. I was like, if this isn't chewy, I'm rioting. Peace was never an option.
Okay, now insert the
tasty.
Anyways, violence for fun.
I would rate this a 9 out of 10.
I think this was one of the more successful ones
on our first try. Because brownies are quite easy.
I really want to try this with malted milk though.
Yeah.
I don't even know what malted milk is.
That ends our taste test of today, and we are excited to have these brownies here with us. Goodbye.
Bye.
Clearly, we enjoy the brownies very much, so the link to the recipe video is in the description. This was a very eventful day, even though no real workouts were included. I don't know, I guess I just want to let you guys know that exercising, despite what I make it to be in some of my videos, is not all of my life, and we can all enjoy these good foods, good things, good friends, without needing to work out every day. I hope everyone can know that. Today, we are filming in a different corner of my room. I feel like I want to change up the scenery a little bit in my videos, but today we are going hiking on this beautiful Sunday. So actually my friend and I did this hike about a year ago, and finally I'm introducing my parents and sister to this. It's around 6 or 7 miles, I think, so hopefully it will be a fun time. Overall, I really enjoyed this trail. The first half was nice and shady, and the second half was windy and sunny. In total, it was around 7.5 miles of hiking, and I just went crazy with the b-roll on this one. There was just so many nice sights, very cottagecore sometimes. I was just overall having a good time. We then had lunch at a sit-down restaurant, safely of course, something also that I haven't done in such a long time. This was a southern Chinese place, so all the food was spicy, numbing, and also pretty oily. But it did taste good after a long hike. So today it's Monday and I'm back to epic heat and working out at home. Actually, I'm a little bit nervous today, not because of the workout, but because I'm actually starting a new internship this summer. And today is kind of like the first day, but I am going to do this shoulder workout from Carolyn this morning. And this work week, I'm going to start incorporating some of the mindfulness exercises that Sophia recommended. So one that I immediately thought could work for this morning was her corpse meditation, where basically you just lie down very still after a workout and focus your attention on each of your limbs, so like hands and feet one by one. It seems to be easy, like you're just laying there doing nothing, but I think it will be a challenge for me who cannot focus on something for more than like 5 seconds. Let's try to have a good day. So I ended up doing this HIIT workout instead, and it got intense real fast. But I was excited to finally incorporate the corpse meditation that I saw in Sophia's videos before. It was definitely much harder than I expected, and I was also distracted by some of the background noises in my house. But but it felt good to just lay there and focus on myself for a few minutes. And after a long day of sitting at my desk, it was time for a dance break. I haven't danced properly in quite a while, and the most recent BTS comeback just really motivated me. So here's me learning the second chorus and dance break of Butter. I'm definitely not up to J-Hope and Jungkook level on this one, as you can see from the dance break, which was really fun, but the timing was hard to understand. I'm definitely going to practice this more since it is such a fun activity and the song is just really good. Today, it's leg day, and I don't want to bore you guys with the same intro for workouts that I say pretty much every time, so just enjoy this workout footage, I guess. Overall, I got a really good pump in and gave corpse meditation a try again. So I did find this time a little easier, but one thing I noticed was that every time I focused on one of my limbs, I just instinctively had to move it. Also, I found it a little difficult to concentrate on my breathing and then focusing my attention at the same time. I definitely want to try this again, maybe just when I'm in bed and relaxed.
7 hours later.
I'm going to try listening to a new podcast. What an exciting news. So basically, Sophia recommended the Perfectly Imperfect podcast by Christine and Regina, I believe. I took a quick look at the description, and it's just kind of like candid conversations between Christine and Regina as 20-something women. So it kind of reminds me of Asian Boss Girl, but I'm sure this one will give a different vibe, so I'm excited to get into it. I'm going to be listening to the episode, What is Life Coaching? I think this will be a good way to understand what they're about. So going on a walk, and let's go listen to this. After my walk, I went to see my sister's last home track meet. So she was running the 3200, which is, I guess, around 2 miles, and I was standing at the same place, so all the footage looks very similar. So this is very riveting content. Hurry up! And I'm sure she appreciates me very much for these. It's Wednesday, and I finished off this week with a bicep and tricep workout. I definitely feel like I'm getting better at tricep push-ups. I'm able to do more of them without going on my knees and still trying to keep my form correct all the time. So while we observe some clips of this workout, I just want to talk a little bit about the episode of Perfectly Imperfect that I listened to yesterday. I gotta say thanks to Sophia for the recommendation because I really enjoy casual, chill, conversational podcasts, and this one hit the spot. One thing I found really interesting was the difference between therapy and life coaching. Like Christine, I thought that life coaching sounded like such an LA thing, something reserved for only a select group of people, but actually it's just a way to move you to the next level of performance, whether in your personal or professional life. And just through this one episode, I really felt Christine's passion for life coaching and how genuine she was about her journey. Something else I took away was that even though your friends may have the best intentions for you, they're just not the same as a therapist or a life coach. For example, they might just tell you to break up with your boyfriend immediately. He's toxic. We've already heard you say so many times that he's toxic. But a life coach will help you by asking questions and letting you answer how you think you should solve this problem. I think life coaching is just a really great tool for personal development and something that I definitely want to try out in the future. And that leads us to today, which is Thursday and the last day of this video. Today was technically a rest day, but I went on a short run because I wanted to try out a last recommendation from Sophia, which was focusing on the cool objects in nature while you're just out and about. I think I'm often distracted when I'm walking just because of a podcast I'm listening to or just jamming along to music, but this time I really tried to focus on my surroundings. Even if I was running next to a busy road, I still wanted to be very present and see all of the natural stuff around me. So shout out to Sophia for proposing this collab. I had a good time this week incorporating some of these mental wellness exercises, and I hope you had a good time as well. If you'd like more wellness tips, casual lifestyle vlogs, how to be your best self advice, all of that, I think you'll love Sophia's channel, which I've put in the description below. So that wraps up this week. It was quite an eventful one, and I'm grateful as usual if you've come this far. Thank you so much for watching. This was a very fun video to do, and I'll see you guys very soon with the next one.